it and runs. They have to tighten up here in the red area. They knew they were going to move the ball to Giants defense. They got to limit points down here.
Daniels over the middle. Caught! Touchdown, Zach Ertz. Great.
This is the outside runner. So when they got hard downhill inside runners, it's a good compliment just like that.
Gets it again to the edge. Krofsky Merritt is in. Touchdown, Washington. Winding down. Gonna give it to Samuel. End around. Looking for blocks. Gets him. Samuel is in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Healthy so far.
Wow, Aaron, thanks. No, you're just pausing to be dramatic. That's fine. Worked out. We'll keep an eye on those guys, see if they get back in. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. There's Barkley, right side, sprinting through the hole. Saquon Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
When he needs it, those third down, those money downs, that Mahomes magic that he's displayed for a long time. That's what it's all about.
Hollywood Brown back in the game. He's in the slot for the Chiefs, so that's good news for them. Here's Mahomes looking around, pressure. He can run it if he wants. You know what he wants? Mahomes looking for the end zone. Touchdown.
Again, man.
Hurts shoving his way in. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Going to be, and that defender's reacting to the scrambling quarterback, and he doesn't. Offensive lineman doesn't quite know when to let go.
The 1st and 20. 5-man pressure this time, but it's picked up. Mahomes loaded up, going deep. Has Thornton again. This time he's got it. Touchdown. Third time's a charm, Tom.
Mahomes magic once again at home. It gives these young guys opportunities to go make a name for themselves.
3rd and 8, blitz coming. It's picked up. Williams has a man wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Odunze.
You got to care for the players so they feel that you have an investment in them. Shoddy feels like he really has that in Dallas.
So here are the Bears, a little flick to Swift, trying to get a flea flicker. It's way up there. Williams recovers, throws a seed, has a man. It is caught for a touchdown. Luther Burden's first in the league.
My God. Ben Johnson into his bag of tricks. Yeah, of course.
Looking to capitalize again where they haven't so far in this game. On the fake, Prescott rolling, floating. Pickens one-hander. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Very similar to the play. 4-4 in the red zone.
Williams firing. Got it, commit. Touchdown, Chicago.
Point lead, there's definitely some margin of error.
4th and goal. Williams looking, pressure, throws, caught, touchdown, DJ Moore.
I would of course go for it, KB. Of course. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Try to lock that down.
Yeah, Mitchell was one-on-one with Devontae Adams a lot of last week, and he did a great job on him. The Bucs move it a little bit, and now they'll bring on the punt team with Riley Dixon. Oh! Get pressure, they blocked it. Sidney Brown's got it. He's going to return it for a touchdown. Latu got the block. Brown for 6. A team that blocked a field goal to score to win it last week starts this week with that.
Incredible.
Oh, 2 more steps.
No tush push formation just yet. A little flip out here to Goddard, who's going to walk in for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 2-yard touchdown pass to Dallas Goedert, and the Eagles off to a flying start.
Smith.
Eagles knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Little flip inside. They're going to get it to Goddard again, who's got 2 of the easiest touchdown receptions you'll ever see. 2nd for him today.
And 2 of the easier touchdown passes from Jalen Hurts.
True.
Goes both ways. That one, although he did take a pretty good lick after he delivered that ball to Goddard on the little shovel pass. It's tough for this Tampa defense. You see the frustration there in Vita Vea. How do we stop these guys? They've got a lot of weapons. A great feeling for a defensive coordinator.
AWSAI, how the NFL levels up the game. Here are the Bucs. They need something on offense. Just 2 field goals, including a 65-yarder today. Now it's Mayfield. Looking. Rolling. Going deep. Has a man. Ibuka! He's got it! Touchdown, Tampa! From 77.
You need to. Well, it is.
Play clock winding down.
You should say, you know what to do on one. Ready?
Oh, they chip it up. Saquon Barkley. They fooled everyone. He walks in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Maybe that was why the play call was a little bit longer. Looked like he was getting a few extra words out of his mouth. This is going to be quite a tough offense to stop.
They've had a lot of injuries in the early going, especially along the offensive line. 3-0 to this point, but in a big hole right here. Mayfield, 2nd down. Buying more time, looking, floating on far side. Oh, beauty of a pass, and he's going to go all the way. Bucky Irving. 77 and a 72-yarder.
Sometimes you think it's a 1-2 punch, and with the loss of Harris, it puts a lot on the workload of this young running back.
On the fake, Herbert throwing, end zone caught for the touchdown. It's McConkey.
Yeah, this is more of a man coverage play again with the half impact in the game. It's been a really good drive to answer exactly what they needed here as this first half comes to an end.
2nd and 1, give the handoff here. Krosky Merritt has a wall. He is in. Touchdown, Commanders. 15-yarder for Bill.
Yeah, decent handoff, but I would say bad defense. It's the #1 thing. If you can do that, you don't need to be fancy with any pass routes. Give it to the back, let them rock and roll.
They go jumbo formation, an extra lineman in the game. Krosky Merritt streaks to the outside. He's in again. Touchdown, Jakari Krosky Merritt and Washington.
Yeah, there's just no...
So both those teams are looking for a win. 4th and 7 here. Commanders just going to go with 1:14 to go. It's Daniels. Pressured. Float one for the corner. Deebo Samuel. He's got it. That's the exclamation point.
Yeah, the all-out blitz. They call that blitz zero. They're sending everyone and the kid for a slow, unathletic quarterback like me. Get a lot of time in the pocket. Great job by Stafford.
Yeah, goes for 30 yards on 4th and 3, and now it's 1st and goal. Kyron Williams gets another opportunity and walks in for the touchdown.
For as difficult as that catch was on 4th down, laying out, experienced linebackers, they're always looking for that ball.
Stafford has Higbee wide open, makes the catch, walks in, touchdown Rams.
Such crushing points off turnovers for the Ravens defense. And then one play, an easy touchdown to Higbee. Nice mid. My telestrator, oh, there we go, now it's working.
They had 9 guys, trust us.
Difficulties.
We counted, that's what they call a timeout. 1st and goal it is with Williams the back. Give it to Javonte Williams, up the cut and touchdown, Dallas.
That's how you start fast. See if these receivers who haven't had a ton of production, see if they can create some production today.
3rd and goal. Daniels looking, throwing, caught, touchdown, Zach Ertz.
Oh. Yeah, it starts with Ertz on the left side of the formation. He's just...
Get it for the 4th time. Prescott, a lot of time, airs it out deep down the field. CeeDee Lamb breaks the tackle, no one home. Touchdown, Dallas.
Dak had him early, and then he hit it.
So first and goal for the Commanders. Krosky Merritt back in the game at running back after the big play from Nichols. Daniel's going to keep it, and he is in for the touchdown.
I love the answer. I love the run, but I worry. Did they score too fast? No, they're going to.
Was that meant to be a quarterback run?
I don't know. It looked like there was a mishap.
Anything in that point, but the Cowboys just ripped off 77 yards in 2 plays. First and goal. They put 15 seconds on the clock. No timeouts.
Can't run it. These have to be throws at this point.
He will throw. Prescott throws over the middle. It is caught. Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
Yeah, frustrating for Coach.
And it is a first and goal. Now the Cowboys going no huddle.
They don't want to get a chance to review that one.
Fake to Williams. Prescott throws it out to Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. His second today.
They got.
Play clock at 1. They get it off. Blitz is coming. Mariota in trouble. Being ripped away. Stays alive. Throws it in the front. And picked off. Guess who? Deron Bland. One man to beat. Pick 6. It's a 3rd and 1.
Run the ball.
See if they listen to you. Jumbo formation. Chris Rodriguez in the game. Give it to Rodriguez. Stutter step. Leading toward the end zone. Is he in? No, but it's a 1st and goal. And there's an injured Cowboy down on the field. That's Kenny Clark.
No.
Our training staff comes out to take a look at him. Hopefully he's okay. Injury timeout in Arlington. Hamstring. That last catch that sealed the game against Minnesota last week. Eagles go jumbo on 2nd and 10. Here is Barkley. Left side. Big hole. Saquon Barkley. Uh-oh! Barkley. Goodbye. I guess the run game's back.
Well, that's what we're used to seeing from this team. His first 20-yard rush of the season right there. And not a good sign for the Giants defense. They've given up a lot of yards and cut it loose. Good sign there early in the game.
Another blitz. Dart protected throw. It is caught for the touchdown. Dart beat the blitz. Scatterbo on the receiving end. The Giants are in for 6.
Wait a minute. He's a runner and keep bringing it, Nacho.
Second and goal. Blitz coming. Hurts. Barkley wide open. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Very similar to the Cam Scatterboo touchdown. Someone's got a big one that they could punch this one in the end zone.
Saquon Barkley lined up in the slot on this play. 2nd and 2. Hurts, quick throw, and it's caught over the middle. Goddard is in! Touchdown, Eagles! A new career high for Dallas Goedert, his 6th touchdown on the year.
Yeah, this is a tosser constant. They continue to find ways to win with this team in different ways, and that's the most impressive part.
Hurts on the keeper. Zone read. He's got a man wide open. It is Goddard who walks in. Touchdown number 2 for him and for Philly.
Just
sorry, Dino. Here's Hurts. Blitz coming. Hurts sees it. Loading up. Going for a deep ball. It is caught! Jahan Dotson! Oh, touchdown, Eagles! It'll be 4th and goal for the Giants. Dart, fake toss, and he's in for the touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown of his young career.
Yeah, great creativity, a lot of misdirection. See the coverage as well.
Fourth down, Goff to throw, zips right up the middle. Laporta's got it inside the 10. Laporta still on his feet and dragging Vikings over the end zone. He is in. Touchdown.
Answer to this momentum that Detroit had early.
Aaron Jones has almost as many yards on this drive as he had all last week. Quick throw, McCarthy going end zone. Jefferson, one-hander, touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that's an answer. Here after all, huh? Not just Happy Gilmore. 1st and goal now. Jefferson in motion. McCarthy looking, throwing, caught! Touchdown, Hawkinson, and Minnesota in front.
Great vision and not his primary read. His primary read was Aaron Jones. And
51.
Montgomery running up the middle and right in. Touchdown, Lions. Into the game for Minnesota. The longtime Viking went to Carolina. Back in there now, bottom of your screen. But he's reliable in the red zone. McCarthy in trouble again. Looking, thinking about running, gonna try for it. McCarthy in. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2nd rushing touchdown of the year, and he's got the little gritty from Justin Jefferson.
They play man coverage, and what you can't account for in man coverage is a scramble by the quarterback.
Has done a little bit of everything today. Their defense has been great. They had special teams, a couple good returns, a blocked field goal that set up their last field goal. Lions need this. Goff throwing for Jamison Williams. He's got diving to the end zone. Is he in? Touchdown. No, they're going to say he's down at the 2. They're going to mark him down at the 2. Whoa.
Yeah, probably a review. His left foot may have stepped out of bounds at the Briefing it as a touchback. Really smart play. Good, solid football. What a drive to start the game.
Another 3 tight end set for the Rams. Kyron Williams left side. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Third straight game with an opening drive touchdown.
Well, they made that look pretty easy, KB.
Run game. The Niners started like this in that Week 5 game. Blake Corum lined up as a wide receiver now. Blitz coming. Stafford kills the blitz. Gets it to Nacua. Breaks the tackle. Puka Nacua on his feet and in. Touchdown Rams.
Oh, they're hyped up all right. Tough for this 49ers
Position group in the league. Second and goal here. Play pass. Stafford looking flow. Oh, Davis Allen. Touchdown Rams. The 400th touchdown pass of Matthew Stafford's career history.
I think Matthew
San Francisco gets the ball to start the second half. If you're looking for a formula for them to get back in this thing. Jones, pressure in his face over the middle. Carr, touchdown, Juwan Jennings.
get this offense in a position to score points.
10th play of the drive. Robinson breaks the tackle and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Wow, one-on-one with Landman in the hole. And Robinson says, no, I'm not going down.
Clock, I think. Devontae Adams has 5 touchdowns, all inside the 5-yard line the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, and that's a great matchup on a safety right there.
Second and goal. Stafford looking that way, throwing that way. Devontae Adams scores again. Touchdown Rams.
Stafford knew it right away, looks out there, says, no, there's not a safety in the league. Hell, there's hardly a corner in the league that can cover.
First and goal. Pressure up the middle. Jones in deep trouble. Adam rolls away, throws. It's going to be a touchdown. Luke Farrell scores. What a play from Mac Jones, and the 49ers inch back again.
Great composure. And yes, that is.
Handoff, Williams is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And we get whistle. There's some little scuffle at the end, but the touchdown's going to count.
Right back into that big personnel grouping that the Niners just have not been able to solve today. 3 tight ends on the left, very similar to one of the great offensive play callers in the game. They love the way this offense and defense is coming together. Now they got to straighten out their special teams.
Play action, man. Wide open is Colby Parkinson. He walks in. It's another Rams score. Guess who? A tight end.
Is it National Tight Ends Day? Somewhere Gronk is in the studio just cheering right now. One for Parkinson, you got Ferguson, you got Higbee.
It's a good division.
Great division.
I think the beauty of it is, Tom, is that there's a lot of really good teams.
Good quarterback plays, keeping them in every week.
3rd and 7. Mac Jones throws corner as a man wide open. Kittle makes the catch. Dives for the pylon. Is he in? They're going to check. He is. Touchdown. Great effort from Kittle.
Great job. This guy is just No fear on contact. That's a different element than Swift to this offense.
First and goal. Manungai gets it and walks in. Touchdown, Chicago.
This 6th-round pick, Manungai, has added a lot to this offense in the red zone.
Stick with the run. It's Mason. Breaks the tackle. Jordan Mason in. Touchdown, Vikings.
Wow, so much to like. Mason running hard on this to go down for a game-winning field goal, but if you're the Vikings offense, you're thinking score a touchdown. There's not thinking about your defense too much.
No doubt. Here's McCarthy. Looking, firing, end zone, it is caught! Touchdown! Addison!
A lot of good options for him. Goddard, usually down here in the red area, is a great matchup for him.
Burkhardt throwing end zone. A.J. Brown, touchdown, Eagles.
Brown a lot today, but it's a dangerous offense when Hurts plays in rhythm.
A.J. Brown in the slot. Hard to miss him with the fluorescent shoes on. Hurts, designer run, up the middle he goes, Jalen Hurts still going, he's in, touchdown.
You hear that communication at the line of scrimmage, they show empty.
Heavily shoved, Dean Blandino loves it. Got stopped a few times last week versus the Lions, here they're on the half-yard line. Hurts, shove forward, he's in, touchdown Philadelphia. They're going to let the clock roll here. They got plenty of time with every one of their timeouts. Prescott looking to throw, corner, touchdown, Pickens. Got 10 today, most on the year. First and goal, Dallas. Prescott rolling, looking, throwing, caught, touchdown. Brevin Span Ford.
That play is...
2nd and 7. Cowboys can get a first down at the 1. Prescott thinking about running. Is he going to get there? Gets a block. Prescott flies in. Touchdown. Love looking, floating for the corner. Wicks, he is! Is he in? Waiting for the signal. Yes, he's in! Touchdown, Packers! Oh, what a catch. Dante.
Realizing that
They bring Jared Goff out as a wide out here. Look at this. Montgomery in the Wildcat getting the snap. He gets it. Looking to run. Right side. Montgomery cracks in. Touchdown, Detroit.
Yeah, very creative, and we've seen this so much. When you remove Jared Goff, you also take a defender out. Someone free here.
Here's Love, looking corner, throwing that way. It is caught by Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers.
Yeah, emotions across, sets. 2-on-2 coverage.
If you don't know, go for it a lot on fourth down.
It's not easy. Get out there. Hey, I want pilot. Pilot.
Yeah, a lot of thoughts here for Goff. He knows it's zone coverage. Spreading his guys out, going to try to create a little space.
Blitz, they get Williams. He breaks a tackle. Jamison Williams! How did he do that? Touchdown, Lions! The swing games in this division. Love loads up, going deep. Christian Watson down there. He's got it! Touchdown, Packers!
What a throw on the ground.
Lions have been in a jumbo formation the last few plays with an extra lineman. They stay in it. Here's a fake. Goff can't find anyone now. Throws and it's caught for a touchdown. Isaac Tesla, the rookie.
Well, nothing fancy about man-to-man coverage at the top. You've got a lot of three-man combinations to spring someone wide open.
On the fake, Love throwing it. Wicks makes the catch. Lunging. He's in. Number 2 for Wicks and another one for Green Bay.
Hey, go Reds, go Reds, go Reds, Reds.
Blitz coming. Love has time. Floats one. Watson down there. Go! Touchdown, Packers.
A very difficult third down defense. Situations put you right where you want to be if you're trying to score a touchdown.
Matthew Golden checks in at wide receiver. He's missed the last 3 games. A speedy rookie. Love loading up, going deep, down the field. Has a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Bo Melton and the Pack.
Just an absolute mix-up in coverage.
They're going quick.
Yeah, don't give that defense is a little worn down after the long drive. Don't give them a chance to breathe. Go right back at it again.
Play fake. Williams looking, throwing. It is caught. Touchdown! Oh, Olamide Zaccheaus!
This offense will just continue to turn, give it to Jacobs and churn yards.
Here they line everybody at the line but one. Love on a play fake. Quick throw. Watson with the speed. Uh-oh! Christian Watson in a foot race, and he's going to win it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
execution. A three-man. Expect them to end up, all those linemen in the end zone.
3rd and goal. Theo Bennett in alignment in motion. He gets cut. Williams floats it the other way. It's caught for a touchdown. Colston Loveland.
Wow, great play design by Ben Johnson, freeing up Loveland wide open in the early part of the end zone. Challenge because there's just more bodies in there than you normally have to deal with.
3rd and goal. It is Jacobs plowing up the middle. Josh Jacobs is in. Touchdown Packers.
They played a little more pass defense.
Unbelievable. 5th career interception for Aiden Hutchinson, so he's done it before. A 58-yard return. From the 17, here's Goff in prime real estate, going deep. End zone of caught. Touchdown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and the Lions strike first.
Wow, that's how they answer. That's called a...
Tom's been saying, have 3 tight ends on the field. 1st and goal. Kyron Williams gets it right up the middle and in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Yeah, you got such great play design. You wonder, how does he walk the ball in without getting touched? Coach McVay, just hand it off to your running back, straight downhill, no fair dodging.
Might just do that. Williams the back. They do that kind of. Williams has number 2 on the day. Touchdown.
Yeah, like I said, you try to just... So far, the advantage goes to the Rams defense.
Third and 5. Quick throw, screen. St. Brown gets a block. Amon-Ra spins his way to the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Lions.
Perfect play call. Dan Campbell calls a blitz chunk before they start thinking about a touchdown.
Goff going for it all. Jameson Williams, he's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
That was the same play as earlier in the game. There they are, off to the races.
I want to see that race, by the way.
No, that's a pretty good one.
It was. You weren't lying. 1st and 10. Yeah, I hope this game just goes on forever. It has been awesome. Stafford now going to float one far corner. Brought in and caught for the touchdown. Colby Parkinson, what a catch.
Exploit that.
Puka Nacua had 168 yards. He had 167 last week. Came into the game first in the league in receptions, 2nd in yards, and he's going off. They're going to run it here. Corum to the outside, and it's a touchdown.
That's just awesome complementary football. Defense makes a big step.
Hope he's okay, my goodness. Off a career 181-yard day. Meanwhile, the Rams up 7, 4:55 to go. Stafford looking for more. On the rollout. Has Parkinson. He's in! Touchdown, LA!
I just love the play calling of McVay, staying aggressive. You're out Adams, you're out Nakua. Instead of just running it, it's going to be running with 2 timeouts left.
Look at this, I got David Montgomery in a Wildcat situation here. They are going to run it. Montgomery is in. Wow, it was a really patient run.
Yeah, patient and a bit risky. But I guess when you got that big bruising back and you got this coach who's a bit...
Third and 2. Bears rush 4. Willis floats one deep. He's got Dobbs. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Wow. I don't know, something whistles blown. That was a beautiful throw. An entire division on the line in one play. Great shot at the bottom. Loveland, DJ Moore, those are your go-to guys.
Williams, pressure, throwing, corner, has a man. It is caught! Touchdown! Janae Walker! Unbelievable!
Unbelievable is right. Williams with his Steph Curry impression. That fadeaway lobs it up in the air. Miscommunication and coverage he's got with his offensive linemen and these backs is pretty awesome to watch.
On the fake, Williams looking downfield, launching downfield, going for it all. It is caught. Bears win it. DJ Moore.
They go for the jugular. People out of the end zone, and this offense is very good getting into the end zone.
On the play fake, Hurts, lofting end zone, caught! Touchdown Eagles, it's Goddard.
Goddard, the go-to receiver down in the red. Probably not as much when you're out there. You're not thinking about it quite as much, KB. They're probably not seeing all the visuals that we have.
Under center here, he's going to just push him forward. That'll work. Allen, is he in? Touchdown, Buffalo. He can run forward.
Football weather.
Here it is. Allen is shoved over and in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And they're going for 2. Ball right in front of the numbers to St. Brown.
Pressure. Goff zips it underneath. It is caught. It's going to be a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs is in.
my goodness. Gibbs can run it, but he is so long-term. It's not the most sustainable thing in the playoffs. Can't afford to go down, 16 points in the fourth quarter of a game against great football teams.
Hey, Keenum.
It's coming. It's blocked. Williams going end zone. It's caught. Janae Walker. Touchdown Bears. Goal for the Bears. Williams goes end zone. It is caught. Who else? Loveland. Touchdown.
Absolute stud.
Second and goal. Couple of fakes. Purdy quick throw. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Robinson again. And the 49ers strike first. Let's see if they line up for the old brotherly shove. Tush push. They had gotten away from it. It hadn't been as good. No, just a regular formation here. Third and goal. They give it to Goddard on the sweep. Dallas Goddard's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Like I said, they're so creative down here, whether it's a handoff to Saquon in this game.
Line up in the shotgun here. Dallas Goddard, 11 touchdowns receiving. He has a rushing touchdown today. There he is in motion. Hurts on the keeper. Rolling, throwing, caught for the touchdown. Guess who? Dallas Goddard, another one. We get a flag, though, back at the 10. Hang on.
Maybe blocking downfield, KB.
Ineligible player downfield, number 51 offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay, 4th down.
They get it on Cam Jurgens, the center.
That was just kind of a long developing play, and Jurgens thinks that ball's coming out quickly. He was engaged early.
5 here. And a 1st and 10 from the Eagles 29 to start this fourth quarter. Sky Moore again, little trickery. Back to Juwan Jennings, who's thrown it before. Going deep, McCaffrey. He's got it. Touchdown 49ers, but there's a flag. Wait. Hold on. Let's see what the flag is. Juwan Jennings. Who had a
foul, roughing the passer, number 98 of the defense. It was all the play. It was a touchdown. The penalty will be enforced from the tracking point.
Remember, Jennings had a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and here in the playoffs, he... Third and goal. Purdy, pressure, steps up. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's McCaffrey.
Absolutely incredible response by this Niner.
Divisional round on a Saturday night, nothing better. And here we go. It's Rashid Shaheed. With the steam, Shaheed breaks through. Still going. A flag flies. Shaheed's going to take it all the way. Let's see if it stands. It's a 95-yard return if it holds to start the game. This is going to count.
speechless, KB. Normally you try to warm up into these games. To the crib, 97 yards to start.
The result of the play is a touchdown. On the play.
You got all 68,000 fans here in Seattle. This is one of the great home field advantages, and they haven't been able to kind of stem the tide to this point.
Second and goal. Fake. Darnold looking, firing, end zone. It is caught! Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Wow. Who else but JSN?
Hurry to the line. They don't want to use that last time out if they don't have to on second down.
Here's Walker, cuts back. Kenneth Walker is in! Touchdown, Seahawks!
He's such a...
The IndyCar noise versus tonight. The Seahawks home crowd. On first down, Kenneth Walker again to the left. Sprinted through. Walker's got another. Touchdown, Seattle.
Great job running off the left side. Behind.
Walker looking for the trifecta. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Great job falling forward.
Seahawks go 3 tight ends here. Walker gets it again. Tries to sprint to the edge. He's so fast. He gets there. Touchdown, Seattle.
And hard against his defense. These two deep safeties don't often give you that one-on-one look. He's so disruptive when he is down there. You better believe Stafford's looking over there in his way.
Stafford looking, floats when Williams wide open and he scores. Touchdown, Rams.
Wow. What a drive, and their shoulder planes will rise or fall. He maintains the same shoulder plane when he runs his route. It's really hard for any defensive back to get a beat on what he's doing.
Darnold looking at him again. Some pressure though. Hit as he throws, man open. Guess who? Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Special teams demon, look where it sets up Seattle. Darnold to throw. Back, hit, throws, end zone, caught! Touchdown! Jake Bobo! It's his 4th catch of the year.
Last week it was a Shaheed quake, a Bobo quake on this one.
They go 3 tight ends again here. Stafford looking to throw. Floats one end zone. Adams is in. Touchdown, LA. That is some answer.
Unbelievable, Devontae. His twitchiness that you saw in the release. Target him, and he's made the most of his opportunity. Hasn't been perfect this year by any stretch, but they love that he's a real football player. He gets in there and relates to his offensive line. He's done a great job.
Third down here over the middle. Cooper Kupp is in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. It ends up being composure in the big moments. That's costly.
Now we'll see if they can make him pay. Stafford, low going deep. Nakua's open.